All right, look at these. So these are all the colors we got here. Wow, I did not expect this. A lot of balloon twisting kits do not have a dual action pump, and it comes with markers. I kind of like these that are kind of almost holographic, and they've got a QR code down here on the bottom. So if you scan that, it takes you to a video tutorial for making this creation. That's a great investment for a beginner balloon twister. I have 5 favorite aspects of this kit. That is a really cool addition to this balloon kit. What's up everyone? I'm Joey. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some new balloon twisting balloons. I would like to thank Ajoy Egg for sponsoring this video and sending me some balloon twisting balloons to check out. We're gonna make some balloon shapes today. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts on these balloons. So let's go ahead and open these up. Looks like there's 100 balloons and a hand pump as well as markers included. So let's check this out. All right, look at these. I like the way that they're bundled like this, and that's really great that all of the nozzles are all on one side. So as far as packaging goes, I think these are amazing that all of the nozzles are up. And it seems like these are all pretty much bunched into colors as well, so it's not going to take a lot of time if I need to organize and split up the colors. We've also got a branded balloon pump here. I believe this is dual action. This is great. So a dual action pump is when you push in like this, and when you pull out, air will be shooting out the end. So air's coming in these holes right here as well as holes in the back right here. So you don't want to be holding this up against your shirt or anything because it's going to be hard to pull the pump out. But wow, I did not expect this to be a dual action pump. Most pumps that come with these balloon twisting kits are only single action, so it just takes a lot more pumps in order to actually inflate your balloon. So that's another great thing about this kit right off the bat. That is amazing. And it comes with markers. We've got a white marker, or maybe it's silver, I don't know. We're gonna test it out once we finish up some of our shapes. And we've also got a black marker. And the last thing in this box is, it looks like a deck of cards or something. Okay, so these are pretty cool. On the front, it has a picture of what you can make, and on the back, it has a difficulty level. It tells you how many balloons you're gonna need. It gives you an estimated time for how long it's going to take, and a suggested color for the shape that you're making. And they've got a QR code down here on the bottom. So if you scan that, it takes you to a video tutorial for making this creation. So that is a really cool addition to this balloon kit. So we've got a dog, a mouse, another dog, it looks like, some swords. This one is a swan. We've got a heart wand. We've got a turtle and a lollipop, and then a set of grapes. So these are 10 shapes that comes in this kit that you can scan the QR code and watch the video tutorial. And then you've got this instructional card that has learn more maybe about the company, and then 8 basic skills for balloon twisting. So those are also QR codes that will probably take you to video tutorials. Wow, all right, that's pretty cool. So now let's just dive in and make something out of these balloons. I think I'll make a couple different things. Some of my go-tos that I think are pretty good are the monkey climbing a palm tree, and I also like the unicorn. Those are 2 that I teach when I am teaching someone how to do balloon twisting. They're pretty beginner friendly, but they also require more than one color. Let's see how this pump works and see how these balloons are. All right, I like this texture. It feels pretty thick. These kind of feel like maybe Qualatex or Battalatex, some of those professional grades that are a little bit thicker. So one thing that I do notice is that this pump that comes with the Ajoy Egg balloon kit is significantly smaller than the Qualatex pump that I use. It's very convenient that this pump just comes along with the balloons because a lot of times that's not the case. However, if you are doing this commercially or professionally, you might want to consider getting a pump that potentially will last longer, but that can also push out more air with each pump in order to inflate your balloons a little bit faster. And as usual, I have links to this pump that I normally use as well as this balloon twisting kit in the description below. Now I'm gonna try a quick break and see how easy it is to break these balloons. All right, that was pretty easy, even though this balloon seems a little bit thicker than the ones I use, so that's a great quality. All right, so here we've got a little monkey on a palm tree, and let's use these markers that come with our kit and see how they do. The black one seems to go on very smoothly, and it does rub off a little bit when I use my finger. So it's not as permanent as maybe like a Sharpie marker, but it'll definitely do if you're just making this around the house. And let's check out this white pen. I don't think I've ever used a white pen on balloons. All right, so I tried to give them some white teeth there. So that's our first one. We got a monkey on a palm tree, no pops during the building process, so that is a testament to the quality of the balloons and the thickness. Now let's make a unicorn and see how it goes. And so far all of these are inflating right near the nozzle. They start inflating near the nozzle where I'm blowing it up, which is not the case for all balloons. Sometimes they'll start inflating in the middle, or they'll start inflating way on the end down here near the tail. Those are very low quality balloons, and I absolutely hate when that happens. So it's good to see that when I start inflating this, they start inflating at the nozzle. And I'm going to use the rest of this scrap balloon on this unicorn to create a bridle and some reins. So I just put this knot somewhere back here and then loop it around the front of the head. And that's just a little bit of added flair to it so that you've got a little more dimension than just the big round bubbles here. You got the thin deflated balloon as well. And let's add some Sharpie art. So these are the creations that we've made so far with the A Joy Egg balloons. Now I'm going to just inflate each color up all the way to see if there's any disparity between the different colors. So this A Joy Egg pack comes with 10 different colors. Let's go ahead and inflate them all the way and see how long they are. Uh-oh, that's not good news. So my pump stopped working. That hopefully is not broken. Sometimes you can unscrew it and see if the gasket is kind of off. All right, so you see what happened here? The gasket came off the outside of this. The gasket's just that little black ring around the circular part on the bottom of the pump. So I think what happened is this gasket is just a little bit too big for the round part here on the bottom. See how much extra space that is? I can take apart this pump and show you what it looks like. There shouldn't be that much space in between it. So there's actually 2 gaskets on this one. Those are really tightly against the inside circle here of that. So maybe I just had an anomaly here with this gasket not completely sealing the air. So I'm guessing that this just kind of flipped over the side here and caused it to not seal the air. Let's see if we can just put this back in here. All right, we are back in business. So if that ever happens to you, just know that you can unscrew this top of your balloon pump. Just check it out, see if you can figure out what's happening. That gasket is generally what is keeping it airtight in there. So these are all the colors we got here. These are all about the same length. So here are all those colors lined up next to each other, and then I threw in a teal balloon from the Kugel packs that I normally buy, and you can tell that it's significantly longer, which again is not a good or bad thing. It's just a preference sort of thing. If you don't think you're gonna need that much balloon, it doesn't really matter, especially if you're just a beginner. Getting a pack like a Joy Egg where it comes with bundles of separate colors with all of the nozzles already on the end It comes with a pump, and it comes with 2 markers and some QR codes for video tutorials. That's a great investment for a beginner balloon twister. I kind of like these that are kind of almost holographic. They remind me of trading Pokemon cards when I was younger. Share photos or videos of your family enjoying our twisted balloons. Be featured by sharing your moments using the hashtag #TwistedWithAJoyEgg. Tag us and you might see your photos or videos featured on our social media pages. And that's a way for you to show off the fun that you're having when you order a Joy Eggs balloon twisting kit. Thank you again, AJoyEgg, for sponsoring this video by sending me the supplies of your balloon twisting kit. I have 5 favorite aspects of this kit. The first one is that all of these nozzles are facing the same direction. I know that might not seem like a big deal to anybody else, but if you are balloon twisting in a restaurant or at an event and you pull out your entire bunch of balloons because this nozzle is on the bottom, you are going to then realize how great it is for all of the nozzles to automatically be on the same side. Secondly, I like how all of the balloons are grouped into the same color already. So even if I untie this part right here, I pretty much have the color that I need right off the bat and I don't have to be sorting through all of them. Thirdly, this is a dual action pump. It pumps when you pull out and it pumps when you push in. A lot of balloon twisting kits do not have a dual action pump. They only have pumps that push air out if you're pushing one way. To me, that's a huge perk. Fourth, it comes with markers that you can draw on your shapes. I draw faces on almost all of my balloon animals, so having them in the kit already pre-provided is a great addition. And I think that's a testament to the thoughtfulness of AJoyEgg because you're gonna wanna draw some decorations on what you create. And lastly, I do think it's really cool that they have holographic cards where you can follow QR codes to video tutorials. I think that's a really great and accessible way to get new balloon twisters into balloon twisting by limiting the number of barriers or number of steps that they have to take. Or if you can scan a QR code and it automatically pops up with a video tutorial, that's amazing. So if you are a beginner balloon twister, go check out AJoyEgg's balloon twisting kit. I had no balloons pop during the recording of this video, so I believe that they're pretty high quality. I don't see any balloons that are stuck together on the tails like I have received in some other packs. You're getting a dual action hand pump. This kit is a great introduction to balloon twisting. If you're looking for even more balloon twisting tutorials, check out my channel. Let me know what your favorite balloon twisting balloons or favorite balloon kits are in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it and see what you like about those particularly. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.